everyone, welcome to the next video on this Ivy and the Inky Butterfly page using the Black Widow pencils. I have decided that we are going to do these little keys today, so I'm going to attempt to come in a bit closer. I need to just move a few things so that I can move my book across, which is going to be a challenge. But anyway, I'll see how I get on. Let's just come in first and then we'll move. Let's move my pencil sharpener first. I'm going to move my pencil tins around a little bit. So a lot of pencil tins. I'm very lucky to have all the Black Widows. I haven't got the skin tones here. Right, there we go. Can we come in a bit closer? I think that's close enough. So it'll be out of shot. So I've got 3 keys. Now, I thought we could do them in 3 different tones. So we could do a silver key, a gold key, and maybe a coppery coloured key. I've got to see what I've got, because on my swatch chart it includes the skin tones. I haven't got those in here, but I think we've got enough browns to be able to do what we need to do. Let's start this side. Let's do a gold key first. Now I can make gold with just the Black Widow spider set, which I might do, and then we'll use different sets for the others. So this is the huntsman, which is our very darkest colour we're going to use. I just need to give it a sharpen. And what we have to do here, this is the hardest step, is deciding where to put the very darkest bits of colour. So I'm having a look at our key, thinking there would be some shadow there. So that's where I'm going to start. Put a little bit of shadow, scumble along the edge a bit to sort of fade it so it can blend into the next colour. With a very small section you don't need to bring the colour out too far, because we've got 4 colours we're going to be using. And I'm going to put a little bit of dark here as well. Now I'm thinking about this other part, this bit. I'm thinking I could either put dark here and here, or I could put my dark along the edge here and make a light down the middle. Now, because this one, the light's going to be here, the bit that looks shiny, I think I'm going to make it the same here. So go along the edge here, like that, and then maybe a bit around there. But I'm thinking, do we want the light to be in the middle all the way? Probably not. It's probably going to be lightest here and here. So I'm going to put a bit of dark here and here, and a tad there. Now I think this, we could do this gold, or we could make it a rib. Oh, it's a ribbon. Look, we've got these bits. So we can ignore that for now. So we're not going to do anything with that one. We're going to grab our next brown, which is going to be our foxy brown. Okay, now this might not be the exact way I made gold on my chart. I did a chart with different ways to make gold. Okay, foxy brown. And this may not have been the way I made the gold with the Black Widows. I know I had a Black Widows one, but it should still work, she hopes. So just going to go almost over the top of that bit there. This one we can bring out a bit more, we've got more room, like that. I just try and put a little bit in there. There we go. Now we're going to use the stink bug. That, and just keep extending the little area. I might go up a little bit higher like that and put a tad in the bottom of those pointy bits. I perhaps could have done with sharpening this even more, but anyway, we're getting there. A bit down here and here, like that. Then lastly I'm going to use a yellow. I think I'm going to use the banana. Okay. give it a sharpen again, because we're dealing with a very small space. We need a sharp pencil. I like the banana. I like the name banana. Now I want to leave a tiny white bit right in the centre there. I'm going to go over everything with this because it's nice and bright and vibrant. It just makes everything shine down here and on this bit. Now I'm not very pleased with how this looks, so I'm actually going to grab the foxy brown, do a little bit more with it here, just taking that colour in a bit further because I think it just looks a bit stripy. It's a bit better. Okay, so we're going to do all the metals first and then we're going to do the ribbony bits and whatever after. So this one I'm going to do in a silver. Now I've got my Monarch and Dragon sets. I've got a better range of greys for silver because quite a lot of them in the Scorpion, the Cobra and the Spider sets are all quite brown, whereas for silver I want a cold grey. So I'm going to use the flat black from the Cobra set as my starting point, and then I want I think I'm going to use, let me have a look, the cobblestone, yeah, from the Dragon set. I've got to just find it. That's it, I think. Yeah, so flat black first, give it a sharpen. Any black would work, but this isn't quite so dark, if that makes sense. Now we want our shine to look the same as this one, in the same direction, because the light will be coming the same way, but we've got a lot less space here because we've only got a small key. So we're just going to put a little bit in like that, and here a little bit. Now these circular bits that are on here, I'm going to make that metal, but the circular bits I'm going to leave because I thought I might do them like a gemstone because we've got some here. That's my thought. You can colour them if you wish in the sort of grey. Cobblestone. Now we're just going to finish off with this one and extend that dark area a little bit, like that. And bring it up, leaving a little light bit around there and there. Okay, so that's quite simple because there's not much space to work with. I haven't been able to do an awful lot with that one. Now this one I was going to do a sort of coppery colour, but actually this one looks quite coppery, so I think we're going to go for more of a bright gold. So I'm going to start, let me have a look. We don't want to start too dark. I'm going to start with the castle, which is, I think, this one. Yeah, so this is from the Dragon set, the castle, so it's sort of a mid-brown. Just going to sharpen it. Now I just, oh, I've knocked the end off. There we go. So here is our key. So like these two, we're going to put our darkest bit here and slightly sort of scumble it in a bit and a little bit there. But I'm going to put a bit either side. I'm actually going to ignore those lines there. It's a bit too much going on. Now we've got a bit in there, so there'll be some shadow there, and put our darkest bit here and here. Okay, so now we're going to go quite lighter. I thought, let me have a look. Looking at my, I'm going to go for, I think I'll go for the stink bug next. We used that in the last one though, didn't we? It might be a bit too close. No, it's quite a bit lighter. No, I'm going to go for the olive brown. Oh no, that's the skin tone. can't use that. The light bronze, that's it, Monarch light bronze. Just trying to look for it. That's not it. Bear with me. Where are you, light bronze? I can't find it. That's very odd. This is why I want to change my chart a little bit to make it easier. Is it that? No. Can't be those. Is it this? No. Hang on, I'm going to stop the film while I search. Found it. Look. It's got an end that looks quite green. So I was confused. But anyway, light bronze Monarch. And I'm going to just extend a little bit. Now I've got another colour to come in here, so I need to be a bit careful because I want another colour and a bit of a space. But I'm going to do my best. I messed it up there, look. But you know, it'll be okay. There we go. And finally I want a really bright yellow. Where's that? Our brightest yellow is actually in the skin tones, I think. Let me have a look. We could use the egg yolk, that's quite bright, nugget. But Aztec gold actually in the Monarch set, that looks good. Here it is. I actually can find that one as well, with this bit of a bonus, isn't it? Here we go. Aztec gold. And because I just stopped the film, I've got no idea how long I've been wittering on for. So I won't know whether I'm going on too long. It doesn't matter. I want to just do this key bit anyway. It's quite fiddly. Okay, so that's that done. All the keys. It doesn't look that much lighter, really. I was hoping it might, but never mind. The ribbons and beads. Now with gold, I always think purples are quite nice, like sort of violets. So I'm going to grab the eggplant. I think will suit well. That's again Monarch. Where's that? Is that this one? Yeah. So eggplant, and I'm not going to do them all the same. I'm going to actually do them all different. So this first one, now put a bit at the top and the bottom of the ribbon and leave a tiny gap for to make it look a little bit shiny, or you can just put a tiny bit of colour in there and it looks like it's a sort of silky ribbon. You need to remember to do these bits, or I do. You may have forgotten about those bits. Like that. And then the beads. Now I think maybe the beads would look good in a dark sort of purpley pink, and we don't have many of those. Actually the lavender is probably our best. Is that the lavender? Yeah, it's a strange name because it's really dark, and I always think of lavender as quite a pale colour, but there are lots of different types of lavender, I guess. Now for these, I'm going to try and leave a light bit in the middle so it makes them look a bit like they're shining. There we go. Okay, now what colour should we do next? Dual colours are always nice. I always like dark colours, so reds, and I think I'm going to actually for this one do a blue. Want a nice dark blue. I think our darkest blue, got a navy. No, I think I'm going to do the blue, the Starry Night actually from the Black Widows. Got to find it. Is it that one? Yeah, the Starry Night from the Black Widows, and I'm going to use that for the jewels. And then I might do a paler colour for the ribbon, maybe. I think. There we go. So we've got these circles. These are what I mean by the jewels. This one and this one, and this one. I think blue goes quite well with the silver. And then I'll do a lighter colour, maybe that pleasant blue. Yeah. Oh, this is from the dragon set, a lighter blue. And as we did with the silky ribbons on that one, to sort of leave a little bit of a gap to make it look shiny, like that. Now the last one, as I said, I was going to do a red, they do red gemstones. That's right, so what am I going to choose? I'm going to go for a really nice deep red. I think the blood red from the scorpion set is probably the best. Blood red. So these aren't, the name is so high up the pencil. It is on quite a lot of them that I'll soon be sharpening it off, and I'll have to try and figure out what's going on. Someone said they would label their pencil case with the name and number of the pencil. Quite useful. This is broken, it's not behaving. Right, we're just about there. Now what colour for the ribbon? I had thought about pink, but I don't think red and pink are the best match. So I'm wondering about a green. We want a different green to our border. So let me have a look. I think the green glow would be really nice. That's from the dragon set. Is it that one? Yeah, I picked the right one. Here it is. Green glow. I've got to sharpen it though. There we go. So I'm hoping it will look like quite a different colour. It does. So I'm leaving the sort of centre a little bit pale to give us that sort of shine. There we go. Okay, I think we are done. Let's have a quick look. Turn it round so it's straight. Oh no, there we go. I've got lines on my camera which line up with the edge of the page, which is quite useful. So that is that. I'll show you the whole thing. It's quite small in context. Sorry, you're going to end up seeing my really messy desk. So, the bookmark in the book underneath as well is some sort of invitation to some festival that was happening in a nearby city that I was never interested in going to, but made a good bookmark. So my husband's selling all his bookmarks. I haven't got any. I need to make some actually. He's got a set of bookmarks that you can colour on his Ko-fi shop, and so you can print them out and colour them, and I need to do that because I could do with some, but I haven't got around to it yet. But maybe I could do it on a video, couldn't I? Because they're little castles, they're quite cool. Anyway, we'll see about that. I'm done for today anyway. I think that, you know, it's only a tiny bit of the page, but it was quite a lot of different bits and pieces and fiddling. So thank you for watching today. I'm not sure which bit we'll do tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to work top down or whether I'm going to muddle back and forth. It depends what mood I'm in when I come back to this after lunch. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super day and happy colouring.